Honestly, if you want to do a dinner party, or if you just want to impress yourself, you know what I'm saying?
It's amazing. So if I never touch you, baby, you should know I'm going crazy. I can't help myself anymore.
Welcome to Monday. It's been way too long since I've done a what I eat in a week. So welcome to Monday night's dinner. We're making a chicken, we're making like a basil pesto. We are making a chicken pesto pasta, like a summery pesto tomato pasta. It's gonna be so good with our brown rice, gluten-free noodles, some fresh organic basil. Okay, so you're just gonna start out by cooking your packaged pasta according to instructions. I'm using the Jovial brown rice pasta. It's my favorite. It's so good. And then doing like 2 to 3 cloves of garlic. And then you want to chop up a whole pint of tomatoes. So yummy. For your chicken, you're going to sear it on each side for 2 minutes and then put a lid on it and let it cook on low for 8 minutes. Then turn it off and let it cook for 10 more minutes and you're done. So easy. It comes out perfect every single time. Then you're going to do a half a cup of cream and a 1/4 cup of pesto and add that in with your tomatoes and your garlic. Then you throw in your chicken and that's it. It is so easy. Like that is how easy it is. It's amazing. Okay, that is outstanding. Like if you make anything from this video, make this pasta, 100%. I know it's Monday. I know I haven't made anything else. I don't even know what I'm making the rest of the week. This is a 10 out of, no, this is 100 million out of 10. Okay, you have to try this. Like
That's pretty good, bro.
That tells you everything you need to hear right there. Welcome to Tuesday, where it's 9:30 p.m., 9:31 to be exact, and I have no idea what's happening for dinner. Very rarely. I can't remember the last time we had a day like this. On Sunday, I made a roast and we had that for dinner. So we had leftovers, and so Bo ate some of that and there is a little bit left for me. But today was just such a full-on day between going through midterms. I had a writing deadline, and so today was just spent totally catching up on life. We're doing a what I eat in a week. I really wanted to share a recipe with you, but I have to be faithful to be honest. So let me know if you ever have days like this. Please make me feel better. Just make me feel better. These leftovers just came through so good. We have some grass-fed roast, and then I found some potatoes. They're already cooked. Threw them in the pan with them, and I'm gonna put some of that date sauce. So good. This sauce is just everything that you could possibly want in a sauce. Literally amazing. I'm gonna drizzle this on my food, and we have Tuesday night leftover grass-fed roast and potatoes. I found potatoes.
You found some more?
I found potatoes. I found more potatoes, yes.
The ones I cooked like days ago?
Yeah.
Oh, you're eating all the scraps?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like, that was about like 3 weeks ago.
2 days ago. Leftovers for the win. This is what I call now. I just named it this earlier, so this is the name. This is my pink drink. Well, it's more of like a red, but it's pink, right? No, it's red. Anyway, it's like a pink red. So anyway, it's my pink drink. And this is watermelon juice with a little bit of water, aloe vera, some coconut water, and then a grapefruit LMNT pack. So good. So this is basically like my usual hydration drink, but then we added in the watermelon juice and that just really kicked it up a notch. I just like took it to a whole new level. And then with the mint, I was like, I'm done. After that, I was like, this is the best drink that I've ever had. And I couldn't just talk about my favorite thing without showing it to you. This is literally, this is it. This is my favorite hydration drink of all time ever that there ever even was. They're the best. They add no artificial ingredients, no artificial flavors, colors, anything like that. It's just everything that you want in an electrolyte packet, your sodium, potassium, magnesium, and nothing that you don't. The thing is with water, you gotta have sodium and you have to have potassium to allow the cell, little gatekeepers of the cell, to open up and allow the water to flow inside. So when we think about hydration, we really wanna think about minerals, and that's what you get in that. So, and then magnesium is like a little miracle working mineral. If you have struggles with sleep, energy, if you feel really low energy, magnesium is essential for energy production. Whenever there's ATP involved, we need magnesium, and it's really important for allowing our muscles to relax. So even helping with if you struggle with like bowel movements, like magnesium is so important, or even feeling just really, it's really important for neurotransmitters. And this is like one of the easiest ways that you can just add them into your day. I'm gonna leave a link in the description box. You can go to drinklmnt.com, grapefruit.com/Cambria and get your electrolyte packets. Get the grapefruit, it's so good, and it's only here for summer. And then when you get it, you're gonna get the free sample pack, and you can try all the other flavors, and then that way you can figure out what your favorite flavor is for year round. But while summer's here, get it, links in the description. So that's what I'm having for dinner tonight. Leftovers for the win, and this drink is the best drink I've ever had. So happy Tuesday. I'll see you tomorrow. What's today? Wednesday. Welcome to Wednesday. Okay, it's been a long day. This is such a good, easy, quick dinner, and it's so yummy, and I'm not following a recipe or anything. We're just gonna whip it all together. It's gonna be a yummy Greek meatball, like with tzatziki sauce. It's gonna be delicious. I'm gonna make a really easy tzatziki sauce. This is so good, and honestly, I feel like this elevates the dish, and it just takes it to the next level. If I can get this open. I'm so excited. Okay, this dinner is so good. It's like a go-to. It's so easy. So there's me turning on the water. You're gonna boil your potatoes. So easy. You just literally put your potatoes directly into the water, bring it to a boil, and then cook them for like basically 10 to 12 minutes. You can do 15 minutes depending on how like soft that you want them, and that's it. Now we're gonna make the tzatziki sauce. You're gonna do 1 cup of Greek yogurt, and then I do 1 whole cucumber, and you just wanna grate it. Add in 1 to 2 cloves of garlic, and then I just do a nice generous drizzle of olive oil, and you wanna do your lemon. I do a big handful of freshly chopped dill. Just had a random thought. Do you ever just think about awkward moments in your past? And you're like, why am I such an awkward person? Oh, it like makes me feel so uncomfortable. That's what I'm thinking about right now as I cook dinner. Moving on. Now the key here is to make sure that you squeeze all of the water out of the cucumber and then add it in. And then I did add in a little bit of red wine vinegar and some more lemon because I wanted it more acidic. And I really like adding in dried dill. I just feel like it gives it such a good flavor. So now I'm chopping up the rest of my cucumber and Kalamata olives. So yummy. And then lots and lots of tomato. You want to squeeze like half a fresh lemon on there, a little bit of red wine vinegar, a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. It sounded so weird when I said it. And then a little bit of oregano, salt and pepper, and then a nice generous amount of feta. Now we're gonna make our meatballs. These are so easy and they're delicious. There's the 1/3 of a cup that I've been looking for forever. Sneaky little thing. Okay. Oh, I'm not gonna put it back in there. And that's why it's not working, because it's not plugged in. Okay, Cambria, we're gonna just try to what is happening now? What's happening? Bo! And now you know how I feel. It's not working. Oh. Yay! How'd you do that? Babe, that's what you're here for, honey. That is what you are here for.
You want me to do the dishes, sweetie?
Yeah! Wait, now I can't get the lid off. Is this a joke?
Twist.
Okay, we're good. For the meatballs, you just want to do some thyme, oregano, some garlic or onion salt. Garlic salt will work too, honestly. A little bit of fresh garlic, salt and pepper. I always forget to take my ring off. Oh well. Oh, and I forgot the egg. Your egg, and then I did 1/3 cup of the blended up oats. And now I'm just adding the potatoes into an ice bath. This stops them from cooking and really just gives you potatoes that you can eat pretty quickly, and they're not gonna be mushy. And then for the meatballs, you just literally cook them up in a little bit of ghee, and I cook them for probably like 15 minutes. And then you're done. And we're just gonna serve this up, put your tzatziki sauce over the meatballs, and this is literally the easiest, best, yummiest dinner ever, and it comes together so fast. And I just wanna remind you that how you eat is just as important as what you eat, and can be just as nourishing as what you eat. You know, for so many years, I approached my plate with so much worry and so much fear. And I've just really found that there really is nothing quite like nourishing your body with laughter and love, and approaching your plate with peace and thankfulness. And that has been the most life-giving thing for me ever, is to actually not focus on the what so much, but how thankful that I am, and how I am eating, and how you eat is just as important as what you eat. I'm so thankful that God really healed my mind when it comes to food. It's really not our fault that we live in a world that's so fixated on the mirror and appearance, but allowing yourself to be free of the expectation of living up to a certain standard on your plate is the most nourishing thing of all. And I just want to remind you that. How can you nourish yourself this week? Not just with your food, but with your life. How can you let yourself be nourished by the love of God and letting that change not just what you do, but who you are and how you live? Happy Thursday. We have almost made it to the end of the week and we have such a good dinner recipe tonight. I wanted something that was gonna be super quick, easy, but just very nourishing and delicious and a fun summertime meal that I can just whip up really fast. Well, I decided we're just gonna boil up some potatoes. I just picked all this up at Trader Joe's really fast. So I just got a variety, a little, well, it's just a variety of two. Just some gold potato and red potato, and we're just gonna boil it up really quick. I'm gonna make some chicken thighs, and then we're gonna make a simple chimichurri sauce to top it all off. Macronutrients, you have your protein, your carbohydrate, and you have so many amazing vitamins and goodies all in our greens, which is gonna be so good. And we're gonna do a little bit of avocado in there, sneak a little bit of avocado chimichurri, get those healthy fats in. This is gonna be so flavorful. I already know it. Fast little tip is right when I get home from the grocery store, I put the salt on the protein, whatever it is. I learned that from Salt, Fat, Acid, Heat, and it has been such a game changer because it really just makes the protein so much more tender and so much more flavorful. And I'm gonna show you how to make the most perfect chicken every single time. I've literally used this technique, and that's the thing. If you have like certain techniques that you can use that just work, you're gonna be able to make dinners really fast and you're not gonna have to think about how to do it because you already know the recipe is already inside of you. This is the recipe that I use to make chicken every single time. It doesn't even matter what kind of chicken thigh, chicken breast, chicken tenders, it doesn't matter except for chicken drumsticks. The drumsticks, this does not work with the drumsticks, so that's a whole different thing entirely. By the way, same thing with the potatoes. All you're gonna do is cut them up and then put them in not even boiling water. You're just gonna put them in the water and then bring it to a boil. Once it's at a boil, it only takes 10 to 12 minutes and they're soft, and that's it, you're done. So let's get cooking, and I need to stop waving this thing around. I talk with my hands and I'm just realizing like, this is not really a thing to look at. Okay, here we go. Okay, so like I said, with the potatoes, you're just gonna chop them up and then put them directly into your water and then bring it to a boil. And once it gets to a boil, just like 10, 15 minutes and you're good to go. For the chicken, I just seasoned it with a lot of garlic salt, onion salt, a little bit of oregano, and then a little bit of cumin. And then you wanna sear the chicken 2 minutes on each side. Cover it with a lid, cook it for 8 minutes exactly, and then turn off the heat and let it finish cooking for 10 minutes. Now we're gonna make our chimichurri. I'm gonna add in as much, basically like a cup of your parsley, and then 2 tablespoons of dried oregano. I'm sorry, that was 2 teaspoons of dried oregano, and then 2 tablespoons of your red wine vinegar, a little bit of salt and pepper, and then you wanna add in a nice amount of garlic. I did 3 cloves, and then a little pinch of some red pepper flakes, just a little bit. Just gives it a little bit of flavor, not really any heat, honestly. And then you wanna add in your 1/4 cup of olive oil, and then half of an avocado, and then I did half a squeeze of lemon. Then I decided to whip up a side summer salad, and this was just cucumber, a little bit of strawberries, feta, basil, and I just topped it with some lemon juice and olive oil, a little bit of maple syrup, and it was so good. It was so fresh.
Baby star, a little tiny little baby star right there. Kind of just like that.
And then I topped the chicken with the chimichurri on top of the potatoes. Phenomenal, delicious, 10 out of 10.
Baby star.
Okay, Friday night dinner was quite interesting because usually I cook, but this night I got my hair done and I didn't get home till 10 o'clock. My sister crushed my hair. She's so good at doing hair. Anyway, so I had a Doc Pop, these, my favorite Siete Serrano chips. They're so good. These Snow Days Pizza Bites, look at the ingredients. I literally was shocked. I scoured the frozen section for something that was gluten-free, no canola oil, and I was so impressed with these ingredients. I couldn't believe it. Then I had to get my True Fruit pina colada. It's been so long since I've had these, and honestly, it was such a funny hodgepodge dinner. But yeah, I just had to literally get anything that I could find at the store. Saturday night dinner, I made this pizza with some marinara sauce that I literally just made out of tomato paste, and I mixed in some thyme and oregano and then some olive oil. I topped it with mozzarella from Costco and a little bit of basil, and that was it. It honestly was really good. This pizza dough, again, I got it at Sprouts. I found it. I got it the night before on my little grocery run after I got my hair done. And then we sat by the fire and had our pizza on a Saturday night, and it was so fun. And honestly, it was just a great time. It wasn't like the best pizza in the world, but the crust was a 10 out of 10. Now, Sunday night was literally just a stuffed sweet potato, and honestly, that's like the easiest dinner ever. So that is what I ate in a week. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you got some dinner inspo, and leave a comment and tell me what your favorite dinner that you had this week, and you'll be entered to win an Amazon gift card so you can get yourself some new oven mitts or maybe like a new sheet pan, whatever you need for your kitchen. But I love you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to check out LMNT. The grapefruit flavor is the best. Okay, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.